Well, good morning. Here it is. It's like June 4th, I think. Man, what a beautiful day. It's 7:45 in the morning. It's already 67 degrees outside. My buddies couldn't ride today, and this is maybe the only day this weekend I could. So here I am, all by myself. The plan for today is to find the ever mysterious town of Powers, Oregon. I've been around it. My wife and I, when we first got married, we did a trip to the coast because we were broke and that's about all we could afford, and we were going to try to come back Bear Camp Road, but it was closed because of the biscuit fire, and they kept rerouting us through all these Forest Service roads, and we kept seeing signs to Powers, but we never made it there. We came out in Glendale instead. But there's, according to the map, some pretty darn amazing roads around Powers, so we're going to find our way there and see if they got anything for lunch and then come back. Total trip time should be between, I don't know, depending on stops, somewhere between 6 hours, 7 hours, something like that. So the weather is absolutely amazing. Yeah, here we are. Yay! If I can catch up to this truck, we'll see if I can get the first truck of the day. Like I can't catch up to this truck because I can. He's gonna have to merge. All right, we'll catch you later. We'll do another truck sometime in a bit.
Recording.
All right, we're gonna see if we can get this Safeway truck to honk for us. Since he just got passed, you know, gotta throw him a bone. Ease up. Little toot toot to get his attention. Honk your horn! Yeah! There we go! Woo! It was a wussy little one, but he smiled at least. Alright, we're good. So there it was, bebopping along. I don't know, I'm doing, according to my GPS, 75 right now in a 65 mile an hour zone. And I was like just rocking out to Rock and Roll Part 2. Car comes whipping past me. I'm like, you know what, I don't care, let it go. Let it go. And then the next overpass, here comes a trooper coming ripping off the overpass. So I'm wondering if we're gonna see a traffic stop up here. A traffic stop near the town of Rogue River. Maybe? No, nothing yet. Kind of glad I was doing the acceptable speed limit. Doesn't look like it. Somebody might be getting lucky. Uh-oh. Look at what's going on up here. The trucks are pulling to the left, clearing out the lane. I see blinky lights. Somebody got pulled over and it wasn't me. Nice. Yay, me.
Recording.
All right, so we're off the freeway. We came through Merlin. I came through Merlin just a little bit ago. The plan to get to Powers is taking Bear Camp Road, which is closed in the winter. The Facebook page said that they opened it up like 2 weeks ago. The downside of Bear Camp Road, while it's really windy and it's really awesome on a motorcycle, it's mainly used for rafting companies to shuttle their boats while people are doing trips on the Rogue River. The mighty Rogue River. Yeah, I'm a dork. It's a tradition. Anyway, so we should be going in the same direction as the raft shuttles, and the hope is that they'll be putting people on the water when I go skirting past them, so I shouldn't get stuck behind too many of them. most of them are pretty good about pulling over when they see you behind there. And the other part is it's a pretty narrow road, and occasionally there's a car coming the other way. So, but apparently it's all open. There shouldn't be any snow on the road, or at least across the road. We'll see how it goes. So Bear Camp Road goes from Galice to Agnes, and then we'll take another Forest Service road from Agnes to Powers. We'll maybe grab some lunch at Powers, and then probably head over to Canyonville and then Highway 227 back. That's the plan. Yay!
Recording.
Yeah, as soon as I turned the video off, that raft shuttle van just found a white spot in the road and pulled over. Yay! Anyway, there's the Rogue River. It's right at Hell's Canyon. And I also really like this bridge coming up. It's pretty. There she is. Nobody on the water yet?
Recording.
Oh yeah, that was weird. I was driving along, I tried to turn on the recorder and my camera said, no SD card. I'm like, but there is an SD card in there. So I had to turn my system off. I made sure there's an SD card in there, which there is. But now we're working again. So here's the turn off to Bear Camp Road right here. Right here. See what the sign says. Bear Camp Coastal Route. Travel beyond this point not advised. November through May. Yay. Oh, we can stop navigation there. Where to? Let's see what the GPS says when we put in Agnes. Which ironically will be listed as a city. Oh, let's just spell it. A-G-N-E. Agnes, Oregon. 23.7 miles. Oh, 41.3 miles. And away we go. All right, we'll get some video footage on here because Bear Camp Road's pretty awesome.
Recording.
All right, all the gates are open so far. It's been like rush hour though. There's been like 2 trucks that went past me. It's crazy. 2 of them. Yeah, man, this is amazing. We're at 2,500 feet right now. Just hitting some good twisties. So I figured I'd turn the camera on for just a little bit. Thing is, especially early in the year for Bear Camp Road, is you don't want to take it too fast because there's a good chance that there's going to be rocks in the road. And I've already passed a couple huge potholes that weren't there last year. Like huge. And we definitely don't want to cave in a rim in the middle of nowhere. But yeah, Bear Camp Road's pretty awesome. There's just a few sections where it's not paved, and that's only for like 100 feet or so every now and then. It's twisty, windy, beautiful scenery. Oh, but it is early in the year. It's pretty rough. Patches from last year. Most of this road is just 3rd gear, a little bit of 2nd. You're never going fast enough to get out of 3rd gear. And you definitely want to try to stay on the right-hand side of the road because chances of meeting somebody, a car coming the other way, it can happen. And if you're in their lane, You're not going to have a lot of advanced notice when you see them. So. Good thing is, since there were vehicles coming the other way, there shouldn't be any logs down or anything like that. If it's passable for a pickup, we'll certainly get through. All right.
Recording.
Here we are. Gotta stop and check out the views. Absolutely incredible. Be a fun place to fly a drone if I had one. Did you hear that, Chris? Fly a drone? Huh? Next time we come through here, we'll actually bring yours.
Recording.
All right, we just crested off the top of Bear Camp, right at 3,900 feet, so now we're headed down the west side. Here's a little section of road that's new pavement. Not even any snow on the side of the road. It's just beautiful up here. So far, no other traffic besides the little traffic jam I had right at the beginning with two other trucks coming the other way. So I think I timed it right with the shuttle vehicles, but anyway, just a beautiful day. I was kind of expecting to see a little bit of snow on the side. But there hasn't been any, and like I said, we crested out on the top. We're headed back down, so there we go. Yay!
Recording.
I lied. We didn't top out, because right now we're at 4,500 feet. We are right about the halfway point across Bear Camp Road. So anyway, still beautiful. Yay! I didn't lie. I misspoke. That's what I did. Didn't lie. I mean, it wasn't intentional. Curvy road next 5 miles. What have the last 30 miles been? Just or 20 miles. Curvy roads. Curvy roads. I'm glad they gave us a warning there. Saw 2 deer, a doe and a little spotted fawn. That was pretty cool. Anyway. We will get there.
Recording.
Holy crap. I've seen 2 other trucks. Woo! That's 4 total so far on Bear Camp Road. Just, where do these people come from? There's two little tiny patches of snow on the side of the road, right up on top, right about the 5,000 foot mark. We are definitely headed down the other side now, though. We're at 3,000 feet now. I forget how much I really like this road, but you can't be in a hurry on it. Just twisty, windy. You want to look at the scenery, but you can't, because if you do, you're going to drive off a cliff. Yeah, so you got to watch the road and just know that if you look up, you'll enjoy the scenery all the way to the bottom. I'm an idiot. But I haven't gone off the road yet.
Recording.
All right, this should be coming right up on the end of Bear Camp Road here. Yep, here we go. So 6 cars I met on the way over. Just 6. And 1 stop to pee just now. So if you're going to go to the coast, I would have turned left there. We would have come out at Gold Beach. So now we're going to head into Agnes and then take Agnes to Powers. And I've never been on this chunk of road before, so we will keep you posted.
Recording.
All right, crossing the Rogue. Right around Agnes. I gotta say it. The mighty Rogue River. Oh, that's pretty. Huh. Yeah, we're at 118 feet in elevation now.
Recording.
All right, so we're between Agnes and Powers still. I don't know why it surprised me, but this is a gravel road. And it's my least favorite kind of gravel. It's a super hard packed surface with the pea gravel on top of it, and then washed boards like crazy around all the corners. So now I know why the map said it was, 30 something miles and just over an hour to get there. It's because you can really only drive 30 miles an hour on it. Which makes sense now. But anyway, we're just motating along. There's a little dust in the air. I wouldn't be surprised if I'm catching up to somebody. Anyway, it's a beautiful road. I just wish the surface type was a little bit different, especially on the left-hand corners when all the gravel gets pushed to my side of the road. But it is what it is. We'll just motate on through it.
Recording.
So I'm guessing that when you pass the back end of the sign that says pavement ends, that means you have pavement. So let's see here. Let's see how far we are to Powers. Just because we're curious. 13 miles. That's not bad. Oh wait, we might as well just plug that in there. We've come 8, so we just did 8.9, something like that. So anyway, not too much gravel. We'll make better time on the road though. Weird. Oh, shake the legs out a little bit. Nice to be able to sit down. Oh, this road looks a lot like Bear Camp, which makes me happy.
Recording.
So this is the Rogue Coquille Scenic Byway. And I'm assuming that's one of the forks of the Coquille River down there. And this is traffic. This sucks. Hey, yay. Thank you. That was awfully nice of them. People are good. Some people, most people. I'm jaded. But that was awfully nice of them. Shade is wonderful. Road's a little rough, but not too bad. At least it's paved. The last sign I got to was like 15 miles to Powers. And the GPS says it's 25 minutes. Man, it is pretty though. 62 degrees. Very nice.
Recording.
So this road leading into Powers is actually a lot of fun. It's beautiful. You're like in a tunnel of the trees. There's a little bit of traffic though. The one downside is this chicken little Toyota pickup was coming towards me. We met on a corner, and she was taking her half out of the middle, and I had just enough time to say, Mother of God, before she was gone. But thankfully I was on a bike and was able to shimmy on over towards the right a little bit. It was just fine, but yeah, this is a really cool road. Nice sweepers, pavement's pretty good. It's nice and cool temperatures, just lots of shade. It's pretty.
Recording.
Well, here we are coming into Powers, Oregon, our destination for today's ride. I left this morning a little after 7:30. Here it is, right around 10:30. And this is Powers. Oh, see if there's any place to grab some grub. Actually, I'm not really that hungry. I might grab something in Canyonville instead. Cool little town. It is pretty. We're at 62 degrees. It's a little bit breezy here. Powers gas station. I think the main part of the town is actually coming up here. Middle school, high school. I'm leaving the camera on just because I want my wife to be able to see that I was actually in Powers. We made it, babe! There's the river. It's pretty. Maybe that was it. Looks like we have come through the downtown section. This is all the residential, the suburbs. These are the suburbs of Powers here. Yeah. Nice. I'm going to assume that was about it. So there you go. That was Powers. Woo!
Recording.
Well, Powers might have been a little tiny town. But I tell you, the road between Powers and Coquille, it was a lot of fun to ride. It is twisty, windy, pavement's in good shape. And it's just a pleasure. Got my music going. And just grinding through a bunch of corners like hardly any traffic. Good times. Yeah, so this has been a pleasant surprise. Yay! Corners! I do like me a windy road. It's posted 20, so we'll see. Now, this is a good little sample of what we've been riding here. Like a roller coaster. Except there hasn't been a car in front of us till now. It puts a bit of a damper on things. Now here's the question, are they going to pull over, slow down, or am I just going to pass them potentially on a double yellow? Oh, look at this. God bless Oregon. I love this. Toot toot. That is awesome. Yay. Just in time for more corners. I love my bike. Ah, crap! You see what this is right here? It's a freaking truck! Well, I think it's time to turn the camera off before I start getting really stupid.
Recording.
Alright, so this is Highway 42 between like Coquille and Roseburg. I've been on this, I think, once or maybe twice before. And this is just an awesome road, especially when the traffic's light like right now, because this is just these nice long sweepers. Pavement's good. Just bank into them. A lot of people going to the coast. Not a lot of people going in, which makes me happy. Anyway, fun road. Just turn on your tunes. And just grind through some nice long, I mean, they're just sweepers, man. You just lean into it and off you go. Good times. Yeah. Hey. So anyway, right now it's a little after 11. I should get into Roseburg around noonish, and I haven't decided if I'm gonna just take I-5 home or if I'm gonna do Highway 227, you know, through Tiller and into Trail and then back Highway 62. I think I might just head home down the freeway. The freeway's nice and twisty, so it's not that big of a deal, but it'll save me 45 minutes or so. I got to do some laundry. I also need to get some tubes for Wyatt, my son's bike. Wyatt, he's got 2 flats on his, and in 2 weeks or so we're heading back to Central Oregon, do some dirt bike riding, so I might do that. Anyway, now that I'm behind somebody, I'll probably just catch you on the next clip.
Recording.
Alright, so we just got into Winston. So about 7 miles to Roseburg. Winston's cool if you've never been here before. It's got the wildlife safari. They have some cheetahs that are pretty impressive. You can drive through the park and see all the animals. They have bears and cheetahs, lions and hippos and tigers, oh my. It's pretty cool. We haven't been there since the kids were little. It'd be fun to take them again. But if you're ever through Winston, it's worth a stop. So yeah, I think I'm gonna just head home the freeway instead of taking Highway 227. You know, it's the first big ride of the season, and I'm looking at 6 or 7 hours when I get home. That's about as much as my butt's gonna take today. So. But next stop's going to be Canyonville. I'm probably not going to grab anything to eat, but I'll make a pit stop and get some gas and head on home.
Recording.
Okay, just stopped at Canyonville. Got a little potty break. Got some gas. Put in about just over 5.5 gallons of gas in my bike, and I had gone about, well, let's see what the odometer was. Oh, wrong button. 200 miles, 208 right now, so that's not too bad. I could have probably gone another 60 or 70 miles on that thing, but we're good. And since I'm recording and this happens to be a truck right here, let's see if we can get him to honk for us. Yeah! Woo! Good times, good times.
Recording.
Well, I think I made the right decision on just coming home. I didn't sleep all that great last night, and last night was, my first night after coming back off of my graveyard schedule for the week. So anyway, starting to get a little bit tired, so I'm kind of glad I'm heading home. Just came through Rogue River, so I'm almost to Gold Hill. But the other thing is it's starting to get warm. It's 87 degrees right now. It's supposed to hit about 90, 90, somewhere around there. So the combination of the heat and the little bit of fatigue. It's my first day trip for the year, so still gotta get my butt muscles all back in shape here. It's been a good trip though. The freeway is interesting. There's surprisingly more traffic than I expected for a Friday afternoon. And of course all the passes where it's twisty and steep, the trucks have to pass each other. It was literally down to second gear a couple times. Then I admittedly started riding a bit like an idiot. But I'm still here. I kept the wheels down and the shiny parts up. So anyway, I got about 10 more miles of freeway. So we shall see. Good trip so far though.
Recording.
All right. Well, we are just about back to Central Point. A little less than a mile out. Left a little after 7:30 this morning. Went and found Powers, Oregon. Left, it was like mid-60s temperature-wise. Here we are, it's 275 miles later. It is about a quarter after 1, and it's 86 degrees. They're getting a little toasty. Fun trip, though. That was a good time. Yeah, that was a good trip. I got no complaints. Definitely, I got to get my riding muscles back in shape, but it's the first decent trip of the year. There will be plenty more to come. This is my exit, so I am signing off.